It's been 177 days since Donald Trump became president, since he promised a golden age for America. But things are not going to plan. His approval ratings are in free fall. Consumer prices are rising in the US and his support base is rebelling against him. So how did so many things go wrong so quickly? Let's look at the ratings first. After inauguration, Trump's approval was at 49%. By mid-February, it reached its peak, which is 50%. Then in April, Trump announced his reciprocal tariffs. And since then, it's been like a bungee jump. It's fallen to 41% in the latest poll. 41% approval ratings, that's a considerable drop from the peak. But the drop itself is not surprising. Most presidents lose popularity after taking office. What stands out in this case is the pace at which it has happened. Compare Trump to his predecessors. Around the same time in office, Joe Biden had 50% approval. Barack Obama had 59%. George Bush had 56%. But Donald Trump is at 41%. And here's the problem with Donald Trump. He always over-promises. Inflation, gone on the first day. Ukraine war, ended in 24 hours. Epstein files, released immediately. Now, we're not saying that other politicians do not exaggerate, but Trump takes it to a whole new level. So naturally, the expectations are higher. And when he doesn't deliver, the backlash is also bigger. Consider the case of consumer prices. Trump was elected on the promise of bringing down inflation. But US inflation is rising. It reached 2.7% last month. That is up from 2.4% the month before. And this is the highest inflation since February this year, 2.7. The reason? A trickle-down effect of Donald Trump's tariffs. Compare this to what Trump said on the campaign trail.
Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? With your vote tomorrow, I will end inflation.
Well, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Some of his other moves are alienating his base, the so-called MAGA Coalition. MAGA stands for Make America Great Again, MAGA. It was coined by Donald Trump himself during his 2016 campaign. Back then, MAGA was made up of American conservatives. But now it's a much bigger coalition. Even tech bros and technocrats have joined in. And some of them are not happy. The first crack was the big, beautiful bill. It's a spending proposal backed by President Trump. It has been passed now. Now, this will raise the US debt by $3 trillion. Again, this is not what he promised. Way back in 2016, Trump promised to eliminate US debt in 8 years. But as president, he has added $7.8 trillion to it. He's now slated to add another 3. Which is why Elon Musk abandoned him, arguably the biggest exit from the MAGA coalition, Elon Musk. Then came the fight with Iran. Trump had promised to end foreign wars, yet he almost started one with Iran last month, which led to more rebellion. Prominent MAGA ideologues began speaking out, like Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Steve Bannon. They questioned President Trump's unwavering support for Israel. Then came another U-turn. This time on Ukraine. Trump had promised to end the fighting on day 1 in office. In fact, even before that.
Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after we all together win the presidency, we will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled. It will be settled. The war is going to be settled.
So Trump promised to end the war before entering the Oval Office. Well, it's been 177 days since he entered it, and he has given Russia another 50 days. Forget ending the war, he's now actively arming Ukraine. Which brings us to the latest crack in MAGA, the Epstein Fiasco. Trump allies had consistently pushed conspiracy theories on it. They said Jeffrey Epstein had been killed in prison. They claimed that there was a list of his prominent clients. And if Trump was elected, they promised to release that list of Epstein's clients. Attorney General Pam Bondi said that the list was on her table. FBI Chief Kash Patel said Trump would release it. And FBI's deputy chief went a step ahead. He claimed that he saw the files that confirmed Epstein's murder. Now, after all this build-up came the letdown. Trump's Justice Department published a memo this month. And what does it say? No murder, no client list. This has triggered major backlash against President Trump. Prominent Republicans are speaking out, like House Speaker Mike Johnson. He says everything should be put out in public. Even Trump's daughter-in-law is breaking ranks. She's urging more transparency from the White House. And what is President Trump saying? He says the whole thing is boring and sordid.
But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring. And I don't understand why it keeps going. I think, well, really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going.
It wasn't boring during the campaign, but now it's fake news. Of course, there are two possibilities here. A, Trump himself is on the list, which is why he's trying to hide the details. Or B, there is no list. Trump's own conspiracy theories are coming back to haunt him. And that is the key takeaway here. Trump himself made those exaggerated promises. He himself peddled those conspiracy theories. He himself promised to end complicated wars on day one. So this rebellion is entirely of Donald Trump's own making. The good news is he has no more elections to run, so popularity is not a big worry for him. The bad news is his legacy is being dragged through the mud.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.